That's unfortunate. Texas is going through a very difficult time. One would think that all Americans realize it has to be all hands on deck when it comes to removing people here illegally. Unfortunately, beginning with the Biden administration on down, there are people who say, well, that's no big deal. Who cares how many people come here? We do need the help insofar as we can get help from the individual states. And obviously states that have a direct stake in this, like Texas, like Arizona, would be the first ones to try to do something on their own. And by the way, by doing something on their own, we'd get less people coming here in the first place. Obviously a company that valuable, we're confident that somebody will step forward. That's just the free market. There's no way people are just going to let that company die on the vine.
The national security threat is clear. We've had every major national security official say that under its current ownership structure, TikTok presents a danger not only to the privacy of our data, but it gives our foremost adversary a massive propaganda platform. The unclassified Director of National Intelligence Assessment that was released last week said the platform is already being used by the People's Republic of China to meddle in our elections, so we have to force a sale. And every day that goes by, it gets harder to pass the bill, which is why we're working very aggressively with the Senate right now to pass the House bill that just passed with an overwhelming bipartisan show of support. It could be a combination of, let's say, a U.S. company and a European company. It could be private investors. I mean, there's any number of permutations that would satisfy our national security concerns, but allow the platform to continue and actually allow the user experience to improve. I mean, listen, I support what Texas is trying to do, and I hope that the legal process will allow that to move forward. This border is an unmitigated disaster right now. The fact that states are having to consider steps like this shows you just how out of control it is. But no matter what state does what thing, the federal government still needs to step up and actually execute the law by getting 100% operational control of the southern border. The Biden administration has proven uninterested in doing that. It's provided mixed signals at best about whether they think they could do it or take executive action, but it's time to step up and reverse the open borders policies that put us in this place and created the mess.